Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Cody Keeling. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, please hit that like and subscribe button to keep this content going out to everyone. I love the community. I love all of you guys. Just wanted to do a Saitama update for everyone. And there's some important news that we need to discuss because I've had a lot of people DMing me, asking me what's going on. So I'm going to go over all of that today with Saitama. Hope everyone's doing a good day. Sorry I've been on the last couple days. I've had to go out of town to work, to do a couple things to help some family out. So I was gone for a few days, so I apologize you guys, but life happens. So let's jump into Saitama. And a lot of people have been DMing me saying, what's happening? Is something, do I sell, do I buy? What's going on? And you guys, I've told everyone this before, and I'm gonna say it again, is every time we go up, there's gonna be some sort of correction, especially when we're hitting the numbers that we're hitting. I mean, these are insane numbers. These are huge gains. I mean, there's no other coin out there that, or no other token out there that's doing what Saitama's doing. And we have so much positive news coming in. Is there's people that invested way down here, you guys, that are, you know, they made their profit, they are good to go, and they sell off, or a whale will sell. But the important thing to look at is the holders are going up, and these dips are getting eaten up. I mean, when a whale sells from right here and we come down and it gets eaten up, that gives a chance for retail investors to get it a little bit cheaper, a little bit more of a discount. And so that's what I'm saying, when you hold long term, is the people that sold down here or sold that bought in here, now the people that are buying up in here are the new retail investors, will be the new whales. It's a cycle. It's just like when the market goes up and it consolidates, it's just a cycle, repeats itself. So we can go back here and we can look. If we come back down here and we look at the charts, we can see, this is the 1 day chart, obviously. We can see that when Saitama made its first run, there was a pretty big sell-off. And then what happened? It made another huge run, and then a big sell-off, and then consolidation. And then after consolidation, we have now another big run up with all of this news coming, and now we have a slight correction. And this isn't a huge correction. I mean, it is a correction, but it's not anything crazy. If you look at the buy and sell orders, you come down here and look at these buy and sell orders, we still have all these buys, all these organic investors coming in that are buying Saitama. That is huge news because it's still there. Everyone's wanting to buy, but then you have the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt. What do I do? Now I see a profit. I don't want to lose all my profit. So that's where I feel like the new investors coming in don't understand the market well enough, and they don't know what's happening. Then they sell, and then it runs up, and they go, oh man, I missed out, and then it discourages them. And I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Everyone has their own separate situation. So you have to look at your situation differently than everyone else's. A person that has $50,000 into Saitama might not have the same game strategy as a guy that has 500 into Saitama. But the difference is the people that buy and hold long term are the ones that are going to win. I mean, look at Bitcoin, look at Ethereum, look at all these big coins. They have huge run-ups, huge sells, they go up and down. But overall, after the year, if you divide all the ups and downs of Bitcoin from when it came out, it's been 150% gain every year if you would have held on to it. So those are the important things to really focus on, is when we see these, when you guys start seeing these huge sells and buys, and these are just wells coming in, and we need wells. We need to have them in to make the project go up. I mean, it is what it is. The more money in the project, the more that everything goes up. So everyone, I feel like, kind of, oh, well, this well sold, he didn't hold on. Well, I mean, put yourself in his shoes. If you had a lot of money like that, what would you do? And that's the way that I look at it, is there's no sense in getting upset over it. It should be exciting news because people are coming in the project that want Saitama, and overall in the long term, it's going to be great. I mean, Saitamask, NFTs, NBA, Side Social, being able to buy Saitama easily, user friendly, it's going to change the game, and we're just so early in the project, you guys. And that is the absolute crazy part. We're so early into the project that when we start seeing the real pump, this isn't the real pump. This is all the pre-news of stuff coming out. Once we see the beta, once we see Certic Audit, once we do the reveal, that's when things are going to get crazy. And I do believe, in my own personal opinion, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. But the people that held on, even if you bought up here, way up here, even if you bought at the highest it could be recently, and you hold on to it, you're still getting 2% redistribution in your wallet from everyone selling. So you're adding coins to your wallet every day. But in the long term, we haven't seen anything yet, you guys. I truly believe that. And this project is going to change lives. And we're currently sitting at the 0.7 mark. I mean, I think at our highest point, we ate a zero in the matter of no time. So you can imagine when this thing starts getting speed, if we already ate 1 0, how fast is it going to be to eat another zero? That's something to keep in mind too, everyone. It's just been insane. So everyone too, just a quick thought, if you like my content and you've been here, please come to my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you're looking at this from Twitter. Come on over. I have, I think, 1,000 followers on Twitter. So you guys, let's get this up to 1,000. That's my goal. We're almost there. Once we get to 1,000, there'll be an NFT giveaway. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. And so I come into Saitama Official, which Nam watches this very closely. He does a lot of posting, and you know, Steve Rocket does some really good YouTube videos as well. Chad Reddings does some really good. He does a lot of like the crypto market in general, and they're saying like the next big crypto, it's coming, and Earpop it's been amazing during, like I said, see right there, has been amazing during this slight correction. I mean, you guys were dipping down to points that are crazy and people are buying it, which means people are watching Saitama. They're waiting for it to dip down to buy. And then it gets to a point where the whales sell off and it can't sustain itself, and then the buys come in and then it jumps up. That's where you see those jumps, and then people take profits. And like I had said before, it's going to be a bumpy road to the top, but once you get to the top, it's going to be amazing. And you have to take fear and uncertainty out, because you're educating yourself, and you're watching this YouTube video right now, you're interested, you're trying, and that's great, because a lot of people don't do that. So when you have the knowledge, it makes you feel more comfortable in your investment. And like me, I had bought it way back. I've made some decent profits, and I haven't sold one penny of it because I know what this project is going to be in the future. And these projects that are coming out that are like this, very, very, very rare. People don't understand the gravity of what's really going on. And if you look at the big picture of what's coming, it's insane. It is absolutely insane. Thank you to all the devs too. They're working so hard, and all this is going to take is another bombshell from Saitama Guru or one of the devs to show us, what's going on. And a lot of people wrote me last night too as well. Everyone, if you were on last night, you saw your wallets do some. If you had Coinbase, you saw it do some crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Where I think at one point my wallet got up to, I think, like 6 million. Sometimes Coinbase, there's a glitch and it'll do that. So you guys, if you are worried or you want to know what the market's doing before you make a huge sell, because a lot of people saw that and probably went sell, 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 because they made a ton of money. What you need to do is go to Uniswap, or Dex Tools has been very good for me too. Come to Dex Tools, look up, see what's going on. But if it went up that much, you would see a huge spike right here. But go to Uniswap, launch the app, and you can go act like you're going to trade Saitama for ETH or trade Saitama for USD T or C, and you'll see exactly what your Saitama is worth. And that's the most trustworthy, safe, because sometimes these glitches come in, they don't talk to each other, and then it makes this huge run up. People get excited, then they get discouraged. They think, oh, I missed out. What happened? They look at the charts, they get really depressed, and when realistically all it was a glitch. So just keep that in mind as well, you guys. Make sure that you're doing your research, your homework. And we come down, and I just wanted to look at this really quick, is we still see these sell-offs. And in the MACD, which tells us our buying and selling pressure, the red is our selling pressure, the blue is our buying pressure, is we still have buying pressure. This hasn't crossed yet, which tells me that the selling is going up. We're just in a slight correction, which tells me, it doesn't mean a whale can't come in and sell off. Doesn't mean a whale can't come in and buy and spike it. That's what makes it so hard to predict these charts. But you can see that they haven't crossed yet, which means that this blue line can still jump back up, which would just mean that this is a small correction into a higher all-time high. And then once we get to the higher all-time high, the same cycle is going to happen. We possibly could see a sell-off, a profit gaining, or a profit taking, and that's not anything to be worried about. That's just part of it. And if this thing even were to dip down even lower and get lower, that just gives people a better discount to buy in, and it's going to happen. You know, it's just part of the cryptocurrency. Everyone is people are making good money. Their bags are they're happy with their investment, and that's everyone's different. So that's nothing to get upset about. You know, and like I said, if you guys read charts, Moonshot does a lot of really good chart stuff. He has a class. I would recommend taking it. I took it. I was one of his students to see how it went, and it was very informative. It was quick. I thought he did a really good job. So if we look too at this stochastic, so you guys, 3 indicators is a pretty good prediction. 4 indicators is a super strong. 2 is just kind of a guess, and 1 is it's flip of a coin. You really don't have a prediction at all. So as we can see that the buying pressure is going up, and this one, the stochastic, shows us that they have crossed over, but yet the buying hasn't crossed over. So what we could see is the blue line, this blue line up here, start going up, and then we would see a crossover in the stochastic, which would tell us that a lot of buying pressure is coming. So these 2 indicators aren't really talking to each other, but these 2 indicators are telling me that we have a potential buy coming. So like I said, you guys, it's not a very strong prediction, but it is a prediction. So I do believe that we're going to see 2 things happen from here, which is going to be, we're going to see Saitama either consolidate for a little bit at this point and then shoot up again, and then it's got to make a decision. Either it's going to shoot up or it's going to go down, depending on what news comes out and how we move forward. So those are kind of the things to look at, is everything that goes up must come down, but everything that goes down must come up. So when you look at these charts and you see this little, this correction, that's normal profit taking, people that are leaving, people that get scared of paper hands. But so right here we can either consolidate at these levels, because we've been hitting kind of this level of resistance, and we can go back up, or we'll just consolidate for a little bit till something new comes out, or we could spike up if a whale comes in and sees a good discount and says, hey, this is a good price for me to buy in right now, it looks pretty stable, I'm going to buy. Because that's what they're looking for, stability and looking for the best price. So that's when a whale wants to buy, is when he can get it as low as he can, and it's stable to where when he buys in, he's not going to people aren't just going to dump on him. So that is my Saitama update. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching this. You guys mean the world to me. I'm going to be doing a live soon, so keep on my Twitter for that. Please hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys don't miss any content. Appreciate all of you. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.